And welcome back to more Super Mario Sunshine! So last time, we collected the 100 coin shine sprite and almost every blue coin in Ricco Harbor. So this time we're heading back there a few more times for the final blue coin and the 2 hidden shine sprites. So first of all, we're heading to episode 4 to take care of the secret level. So like I mentioned in Bianca Hills, if you enter a secret level, with a different nozzle than the hover nozzle, you will be stuck with it for the red coin challenge. So, even though you can reach the top of the tower with the rocket nozzle, I would recommend using the hover nozzle, basically just kind of hovering over here and then entering the tower like this, to avoid having to complete this with the rocket nozzle. Alright, let's see how this goes. So, first of all, it looks like we have 2 red coins over this first set of blocks. I feel like this one is fairly straightforward, outside of the rotating blocks. This one is pretty easy to navigate, and it's even easier with F.L.U.D. Because of how the physics work, like I've mentioned before, this is definitely a lot easier than the Galaxy 2 variant of this level. This red coin I feel like could be a problem, like if you miss that gear cycle, and would have to wait for it to go all the way back. That would waste a lot of time. But luckily it seems like a fairly generous cycle to make in time. Outside of that, the final red coins are floating over the last set of spinning blocks. In cases like this, where you don't have solid ground, I would recommend being a little bit careful because of the end of level cutscene of the shine sprite appearing once you collect the last red coin. Basically, try to make sure the block is rotating in such a way that you'll land on it properly, or at least hover into the red coin, so you're hovering once the cutscene ends, so you can kind of reposition and land properly, because it would really suck if you collected the final coin and then died because of the cutscene, basically. But with that, we have taken care of the secret of Ricco Harbor. Because there's only one secret in Ricco Harbor, that means that the second hidden shine sprite is obtained a bit differently. Both the final shine sprite and the last blue coin in Ricco Harbor are in episode 2. Because we have to collect a blue coin in midair while riding a blooper, I think this time I am going to take the green blooper because it's a little bit slower but easier to maneuver. Just in case I miss the coin and have to circle around for it, it'll be a little bit easier with this one than yellow or pink. So let's jump for it. And there we go, all of the blue coins in Ricco Harbor, so all that's left is the hidden shine sprite. Wahoo, you wanna go for a ride, bud? Go ahead and jump on the blooper you like best. Go on. Show me some super blooper surfing and win yourself a prize. So this time, we have to complete the same course. That's really bad. We have to complete the same course in under 40 seconds. I might not do it now, because usually I finish this in around 35 seconds, and it took me about 3 seconds to actually jump onto the blooper after I accidentally fell into the water, so I have to be very careful in order to actually complete this. We are going to jump over this barrier to shave off a little bit of time, and also this barrier, and also this. We should still have enough time, but we are cutting it very, very close. Somehow we still completed it, and with that, we have every Shine Sprite and Blue Coin in Ricco Harbor. So next up is Gelato Beach. So let's just slide over there like so. On the way there, I actually want to talk to this Pianta. I love the sunshine, but ooh, is it ever bright. Here, little man, try a pair of my special sunshades. They're cool. Yeah, you're styling now. Come back and talk to me when you don't need them anymore. So after collecting enough Shine Sprites, and the plaza starts to get a little bit brighter, Piantas in each area except Pianta Village Night and Noki Bay will offer you sunglasses to dim the world so it's not quite as bright. Kind of a nice little secret, and also it's kind of cool getting to see Mario wearing sunglasses. But let's head to Gelato Beach. Like before, we're starting out with the secret, which is in episode 1. One thing I kind of forgot to talk about in Gelato Beach is how the Cataquacks change towards the later half of the episodes. So I think it's in either episode 5 or 6 where the blue Cataquacks are replaced with red Cataquacks, so you have to collect this particular blue coin before then. There's also one blue Cataquack in the later levels as well that also has a blue coin, so we'll be collecting that in a little bit. But for now, we want to go to the secret. So if this Cataquack here cooperates, we should be able to slide straight into the entrance. Alright, so this one is actually fairly straightforward. It's also unique where the switch is not immediately in front of Mario at the start, it's actually a little bit further into the level. So let's get started. But yeah, this one is pretty easy, I think. The level itself is also fairly basic, partly because of the lack of moving platforms. Everything is fairly stationary, minus the sand blocks disintegrating. But yeah, I think the Cataquack switch happens in episode 5, but I tend to not think about it because you're racing against Il Piantissimo, so you're not really going to that side of the beach. But it's more noticeable, I think, in episode 6 onwards, where you're actually exploring a little bit more. Alright, so the final red coins are over here, and then on the opposite side, like so. And even though it's only a 1-minute time limit, that's still fairly easy, I find. It's a little bit, anticlimactic after some of the tougher levels, especially in, like, Bianco Hills. Alright, so, I'm gonna try to be a little bit fancy and dive into it. This might be a mistake. And I missed. So instead of collecting the next hidden Shine Sprite, I want to take a break from that and worry about a few blue coins. specifically the blue coins in the Sandbird area of episode 4. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. These aren't exactly easy to collect because you have to worry about riding the Sandbird and also collecting coins at the same time. That's why I would not recommend collecting the blue coins and the red coins in the same run, just because it's kind of a tight time window to actually collect both. It'll be a lot easier if we only have to worry about the blue coins. There are only 4 of them here, so this shouldn't be too bad, assuming nothing goes horribly wrong. And here we go. So based on the intro cutscene, the first blue coin should be near this wing. Like before, my advice would be to kind of stay towards the center of each wing, not near the edges, because of Mario kind of sliding around a little bit on top of the Sandbird, so be very careful. Again, I am not worrying about the red coins, we already have that Shine Sprite, so all we have to worry about are these 4 clouds with the blue coins. I think the next one is actually the toughest one to get because, we basically have to jump to this cloud as the Sandbird is turning. So this is a little bit scary, because we also have to jump back over here, like so. Because of how tight of a timing window you have, to actually get to this part of the Sandbird ride, it also means, yeah, we would have to collect the red coins exceedingly fast in order to make that cycle and also still worry about blue coins. I suppose you could collect the red coins afterwards, but it might be a problem if you actually collect them after the Sandbird passes the tower you have to jump to in order to collect the Shine Sprite and the final red coin. But that takes care of that. We almost got shoved off by the wing. Alright, so, next up are the Yoshi blue coins. Even though he's not needed for any Shine Sprite, Yoshi can only be found in episode 6. So if we turn over this way, we can see that he wants a pineapple. Pineapples can be found over in this little cabana over here. Coconuts can be found in a specific tree. And I'm pretty sure that's all the types of fruit that Yoshi could want. But yeah, we have red cataquacks here this time. They deal damage when throwing Mario, so they're a little bit more intimidating, but still not particularly threatening enemies. Alright, so let's just carry this over to Yoshi. By the way, Yoshi can actually eat the cataquacks and also spit juice at them to turn them into platforms. It's not really necessary to do that, because it is possible to still get a coin from them just by spraying water at them to flip them over and then jumping on top of them. We will be trying to collect the 100 coins, probably in episode 8 because of the watermelons, but this is probably still a viable option. The main reason we need Yoshi is to get to this Dune Bud for that blue coin. And also, while we're here, there's this beehive over here, which also should have a blue coin. Because of things like being able to quickly eat the cataquacks and being able to eat these bees, I still think this is perfectly doable for the 100 coins. Most episodes should work here. I think there are a couple here that might not work. the Nintendo Power Guide actually lists which episodes have enough coins to collect the 100 coin Shine Sprite, because yeah, there are a few that don't. By the way, here's a blue Cataquack with a blue coin. This particular coin actually gives me a lot of trouble because it sometimes clips into various objects nearby, like the tree itself, so that kinda sucks. Over here we have a fairly remote turbo nozzle, so let's actually unlock that for the area, because we might need it for the blue coins in episode 8, once we start going after more of them. Alright, how many blue coins do we have? I think we should have 88? Yeah, 88 total, 8 for this area. I was waiting for the full heads-up display to appear, but I guess maybe it doesn't appear if you're riding Yoshi for some reason. That's really weird. Like, if you wait a bit, it should show your full stats, but it doesn't when riding Yoshi. That's extremely peculiar. But while we have Yoshi, we're also going to get these 2 bird blue coins, because it's a little bit easier to get them with Yoshi, because all you have to do is eat the birds instead of worrying about, trying to, carefully, spray them with water. I see the hover nozzle down here, and I am going to double check that I actually picked it up. I did. Good to know. By the way, over here is a durian and coconuts, in case you need either. I don't think you need durians for this level, but you might need coconuts for Yoshi. They should be in this tree here. I feel like there was something else I wanted to do, and I think it was actually unlock the rocket nozzle over here, before I forget, because I already did once. But there we go, both nozzles unlocked for the area, so now we don't have to go to those specific spots to actually collect them. And finally, we have 20 more blue coins here to go, but we'll collect those along with the 100 coin Shine Sprite, because I'm pretty sure all of them from here on out should be obtainable in episode 8. So to actually close out this part, we are going to collect the second hidden Shine Sprite, under this Dune Bud. So if we spray this wall here, there should be a Shine Sprite. And it appears at the top of the area, so let's carefully make our way over there. I'm actually not sure if I pointed this out, but in certain episodes, there's actually a sprout here that if you spray with water, a staircase will appear, and in later episodes, the staircase is gone to encourage wall jumping. I can't remember if I actually mentioned that already, but just in case I didn't, there you go. And with that, we have both hidden Shine Sprites of Gelato Beach. So next time we'll be finishing up Gelato Beach. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Super Mario Sunshine.